We're going to take the limit of this function as x approaches infinity. Now, here's the weird thing. I've got 1 plus 1 over x raised to the x. Now, if I plug infinity, not that big of a deal. 1 over infinity, this is the issue right here.
Whoa.
Right? But what's 1 over infinity?
Like, really, really small.
Yeah, it's like really, really small. We'll say 0, right? So I have 1 raised to infinity, right? So essentially,
Yep, infinity.
yeah, I have 1 raised to infinity. What's 1 times 10? Or 1 raised to the, what's 1 squared?
1.
What's 1 cubed?
1.
Oh.
What's 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1?
1.
What's 1 raised to infinity?
1.
That's
not the right answer.
But that's not, yeah.
Uh-oh, what did we do wrong?
It's
It's E.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's E. Why?
great question. Oh, because it's not exactly 0, it's about 0.
Yeah, it's not exactly 0. That's a great answer. As we get closer and closer to infinity, somebody asked me earlier about E.
Oh, yeah.
This is the very definition of E. So if we graph this, and I'll show you this really quickly, Euler discovered this, and it was counterintuitive because we thought it would be 1, but it's not. Guys, I'm recording and there's way too much talking. Okay? 1 divided by x, and that's raised to the x. Go sit down. All right, and so what we see here is if I hit trace, as x approaches a larger number, immediately it starts to approach that 2.71 number. So as you can see, it starts to plateau. And if I zoom out and I do a table, let's say let's set the table to
1 trillion. 1
well, let's make it a large number for sure, like 10,000,
Not
right?
1 trillion.
And we're going to count by, let's count by 100. All right? So now when I hit the table, whoops, hit table, it's 2.7182. 2.7182. 2.71. So as I continue to go down here, as x increases, that y value, it's an irrational number, like pi, and probably about 1,000, 2,000 decimal places in, the values are changing, but it's 2.72 approximately.
So it would be E.
So it would be E, yeah. So this is not correct, all right? I wanted you guys to think about that because sometimes you have to go through and graph it, right? So we're always going to try to do this stuff analytically, then we're going to graph it and see. And the answer that a student gave was correct because it isn't 0 until it's actually 0, right? If I were to plug in 2, it would be 1 plus 2 raised to 2, right? Now there's a lot more math involved, but I don't want to, let's just focus on this. Whenever you see 1 plus 1 over x raised to the x, and you take the limit as it approaches infinity, it's always going to be 2.72, or E. So the correct answer is E. Okay? So, and remember, E is a number like pi, it's irrational, but it's approximately 2.72. Okay? Moving on.